Hi guys, so today I will be talking about the unrated cut of Colombiana from the writers of Taken. The main character in here is Zoe Saldana, and then it just says revenge is beautiful, and then over here it just says a scandalous blend of action, sex, and violence. So, getting started on this movie, I didn't want to read the back of the DVD because I just kind of want to give you guys a quick synopsis of what it is. I'd rather tell it from my point of view since I am like reviewing this movie, this DVD. But I first saw Colombiana when my mom is actually the one who purchased this DVD for me. I am like very strongly like supportive of anything that has to do with like a strong female lead in something, or like something with women being like so strongly secured in themselves. And what's actually cool about this movie is the main character's name in this movie is Catalea, and that's who Zoe Saldana plays. Her name is Catalea in the movie, but the movie's name is Colombiana, and like it actually rhymes with my name, but I don't want to say my name. But ever since the first time I saw this movie, I was in love with it, and I'm just a very big on like, if you like something so much, you should support it. And I think I got that from my parents, and my mom ended up purchasing this DVD for me because I think I'm probably one of the only people left in the world with a DVD collection. But I just like, if you like a movie so much, support the brand, like support like the art, like support it. Like everybody, like when you buy the movies or the songs or stuff like that, like you're supporting it. So I definitely believe in that. And anyways, getting back to the movie, I super love anything with like females doing extraordinary things, or like I love movies with a strong female lead, and this is exactly what that movie is. It starts off with like a young girl, which is Catalea, and she grows up in Colombia with her parents, but unfortunately, I don't want to give the movie away, but unfortunately, she can no longer live with them, and she ends up going to live with her uncle in the city. And her uncle basically teaches her everything that she needs to know about the mafia business, like killing people, being a killer. And I know even that part should just sound so interesting. Like, what does a young girl need to be learning how to be a killer for? Well, that's another big reason why you should watch the movie. Anyways, this young girl, she chooses to be, but she's a very smart killer, so if that helps it. But she ends up getting revenge on some people that were not so nice to her family. And throughout the journey, I think not only does she learn so much about herself, but just life in general and love, and what it really means to like do everything that because when you first are starting out on the path of revenge, like the famous saying is dig two graves, one for the person and one for yourself, because ultimately like you're gonna get backfire from it just as much as the other person is too. So that's basically like in the end what this movie really like stood for, in my opinion. Although everything throughout the movie that she had to encounter, I was like, oh my goodness. But I love the action in this movie, the way it was set up. The storyline was just so uniquely like detailed. It was like very cool. This movie is honestly not expensive, guys. Very inexpensive movie. And this is actually the unrated version, like I said before. And so it was kind of cool too. And I love how in this movie they have special features: Colombiana, the making of the making of, and then Catalea's journey. And like I said, how it was like very detailed, and like they really planned it out. I love that part of it, Catalea's journey, and then Colombiana, the making of, both of these two really put the movie into perspective for me. It was just honestly like, it was a really good movie. And as you guys can see, like some pictures here from the movie, like she's very, 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 very the perfect like person to play this. For anybody who doesn't know who Zoe Saldana is, she also played in Avatar, and there's a couple other movies that she played in, but she honestly is like they picked the perfect person for this role. Like, I couldn't imagine like it with anybody else. And I just wanted to show you guys what this part looked like. So this is just a simple, it just says Colombiana, unrated. And that's pretty much everything that comes in here. And I love the simplicity of it. Like, it's really cool. I honestly watched this movie so many times, so there's probably like scratches on here. But yeah, like I said before, guys, though, if you are into anything that has to do with action or a strong female lead or just like love and like it not working out sometimes, but I just gave part of the movie away, I'm sorry. But I do suggest this movie. Such an overall good movie. I really do love it. And yeah, I think that if you're into any of the things that I just mentioned, that you would too. But this is just the unrated version of Colombiana from the writers of Taken. And yeah.